Hello and welcome to Bookish Sisters Podcast. I'm Aly.
And I'm Jaime, and we are two sisters who love talking about books.
Today we'll be going over our 2025 reading recap for the year.
And we read so many good books this year.
I know, there's a lot of new favorites.
Mm-hmm.
So what did you set your reading goal for this year?
I set it for like 175, but I wanted to make sure it was something that I could reach, and it wouldn't stress me out.
Mm-hmm. I set mine for 250, because I always read at least that many.
Mm.
And I'm only like 2 books away from meeting that goal for the year, and there's still 2 months left in the year when we're recording this,
Yeah.
so I think I'll meet it.
Yeah, I already passed mine a while ago, but I don't like being stressed out about trying to reach my goal.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I know I'm going to reach it. I don't know why I bother setting a goal.
That's so low for you.
I know.
We always read like really around 300, so I don't know why you'd set it for so low.
I don't get stressed out.
And then you feel like really you achieve something great when you meet your goal.
I feel really accomplished when they go flying past it in like middle of the year.
So how many books have you read this year?
Well, as of the end of October, I have read 263.
Yeah, so you've read more than me. I've read 248 as of this morning.
Nice.
I'm actually surprised I was able to read that many because I've had so much going on this year, like with my health stuff, and I feel like I haven't been able to read as much, so I'm shocked.
I know, I was shocked when I wrote down the number because I'm like, I feel like I've been in a reading slump for so much of the year where I have just been not wanting to read. So I'm either like loving a book or I'm hating a book, and there's like no in between.
I've been enjoying what I've been reading. It's just the struggle is real when it comes to actually being able to focus enough to read for like extended periods of time.
I know. I feel like I enjoy a book when I pick it up, but I haven't been wanting to pick up a book. So like I'll go a couple days without reading, and then like when I do read, I like binge read, and then I go. Then I'm set again.
I know, you'll tell me, I haven't read anything in days, and then the next morning, you're like, I read 3 books yesterday. I'm like, what is happening?
I got problems.
So we always get asked how we read so much each year.
And I think it comes down to is making the time to read. Like, even if you just read 20 books, 20 minutes. What am I trying to say here?
Even if you read 20 minutes a day, then you are able to read quite a few books in a year.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm trying to say.
Because I know when I first started getting back into reading when my son was really young, it was harder to find time. So I just made a point to read, like, I would try and read a half an hour every night before I went to bed. And then you finish a book in no time.
Yeah, and even if you read, like, a couple pages here and there throughout the day, you make time.
Or set a goal to read, say I'm going to read 3 chapters today, even if you just read 3 chapters. I mean, granted, some books, the chapters are really long, and that's not really achievable. That's like the length of a book if you read 3 chapters, but...
Yeah, and you take the time to read even just a little bit.
And if you don't have time to read in a day, it's fine. Just try and read the next day. So I know for myself personally, I try and read at least an hour every single day. But ideally, I read an hour in the morning and an hour in the evening. And then I'm able to knock out a book at least every other day or every 2 days, usually.
I feel like when I read for at least an hour, if not like 2 or 3. But I read primarily in the evening instead of watching TV, so right before bed. And if I'm really loving it, I will read it until like I can't keep my eyes open anymore. And like that's how I did a lot of reading in.
See, I don't do that often. I have, like, the shortest attention span, as you've witnessed when we've tried to read together.
Yes.
It's, like, not possible for me to just sit and, like, without being distracted after, like, a chapter.
I know, I get a couple pages in, you're starting a conversation, I'm like, I cannot read. Like, if we're together, I cannot be reading.
So a lot of times when I'm, like, on a day where I don't have a lot to do, I'll set, like, okay, I'm going to read 3 chapters, then I'll switch the laundry. I'll read another chapter, and then I'll go do this. And that's the way I have to do it. I can't just, like, most of the time, I can't just sit and read a book start to finish.
Which is
so when
how
I
usually do things.
See, when I say I binge read a book, it means, like, I read it over, through the course of a day. I didn't read it in one exact sitting.
I usually am, like, 1 to 2 sittings, very few breaks. And that is, like, my binge read.
Yeah. So what are some of the standout books that you've read this year?
So starting off with fantasy, one of my favorites that I recently read was Christmas with the Elf King by Lenora Stutznig. And, like, it was a cozy, romancy, you had a female baker and an elf king. And it was just so cute, Christmassy, and, like, cozy.
I don't even know that I've heard about this one. But it sounds delightful. Like, I'm sure, I have no doubt you've told me about it, but there's so many. How can I keep track?
Yeah. It's just a feel-good story that has you smiling.
Those are the best kind.
Mm-hmm. And then Creatures of Chaos and Kingdom of Chaos by Julie Hall.
Those my favorite
which
too.
You got me into.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And that one was like Love Triangle, Forbidden Romance. You had Deadly Trials in the first book.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second book was just as good.
Yep. I love that series so much.
On Wings of Blood by Briar Bolin.
Oh, I read that one.
Mm-hmm. First of all, the hardcover is stunning with sprayed edges.
Mm-hmm.
And
because they're like scales.
Mm-hmm. You had vampires, you had dragon riders, you were at an academy. Like, I loved it.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that one, but it wasn't like a favorite.
Mm-hmm. Like, it has potential for the next book, which I think is coming out like next month. So it should be out by the time this episode airs.
Yeah, once reading the second one, it could bump up like the series as a whole for the rating because it was mostly setting up the story.
But like, I was all in. I was loving it. Another one was Trader Wolf by Leah Stone.
Oh, I love that one. We both arc read it.
And we talked about this in one of our previous episodes. If you have read it and you want to hear our further thoughts, be sure to check that episode out.
So this was book 1 in the Bonded by Fate duet. I can't wait for the final book.
I know. I need it now.
I know. And this one had Deadly Trials in it, which seems to be a theme.
It is a theme of this year. Like, if you, when we finish going through my list, you'll just see all the same tropes.
And it's not even like that's planned. It just happens.
I know. Like, I don't even know what books are about when I go to pick them up, and I'm like, well, I read one that just like this. And I'm, like, loving it every single time. Oh, I also loved House of Blight by Maxim M. Martineau.
Oh, I loved that one.
I know, I feel like you've read all of these so far.
I know, when I go to list mine, it's going to be all repeats.
Yeah, but that one was, like, a gothic romancy with forced proximity.
We actually did an episode on this one, too.
Uprooted by Kennedy Rhodes. This one was a sci-fi romance. And that was like an alien romance. Yeah,
I read that one as well. And it wasn't, I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't that. And it wasn't that it was bad. It just wasn't my cup of tea.
I know, sci-fi is not your thing.
Yeah, it wasn't my cup of tea.
It's not necessarily my thing either, but I was loving this one. I'm just loving everything romantic. And he fell first. It was opposites attract. We had fated mates. Like, everything I've been loving all, like, wrapped up into, like, a sci-fi book.
And it wasn't super long, either.
No, it was, like, short and sweet and cozy. I also loved The Enchanted Greenhouse by, Sarah Beth Durst. It's the book 2 in the Spell Shop series, which I still need you to read.
Well, I finally have a copy of the Spell Shop.
I know,
I found it in the little library. And it's a sprayed edge one. I was so excited when I found it. I want to read it. I am so overwhelmed with my, like, TBR at this time.
I need you to get into these cozy romanticities.
I gotta have time to read books off my actual shelves and not just the ones I've been sent to read.
Yeah, but The Enchanted Greenhouse was Grumpy Sunshine.
Oh, I love Grumpy Sunshine.
Magical talking plants.
Oh, it sounds so wonderful.
Only one cottage.
Oh, that's a different variation of that trope.
Like, you will love it. And then I also read Jeweler to the Blessed, as well as Bargain with Benefits by Julian Witt, who we did have on our podcast in an audio episode a while back.
Where she talked about her Compass Point series.
I've been loving all of her books. And, like, it's still so cool that we got to talk with her.
Unfortunately, I haven't been able to keep up with all of her newer books. I only got to read Compass Points, and then that's where it ended for me. I really need to go back in.
I've read all of them.
I know. I haven't had time to keep up with all of, like, everything I want to read. It's just not possible.
I know. And then I read Raelia, which is book 2 in the Arkney series by Lynette Nani.
Okay.
That one was so good. I loved it better than book one.
Which doesn't always happen.
I feel like book one set it up, and book two just, like, elevated the story and the
Mhm.
characters, and, like, I liked book one. I loved book two, and I can't wait to read more. And then I reread Fourth Wing and Iron Flame.
How did you have time to reread them?
In preparation to read Onyx Storm. All of which were 5 stars. Like, I love that whole series.
See, I loved Fourth Wing, and the other books were good, but not my favorite.
Okay. I feel like Fourth Wing is still my favorite of the 3 so far.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot wait for the next book. I need to know what happens next.
I feel like too much time had passed between them, and I did not have time to reread them. If I were to reread, like, back to back, I feel like I would enjoy them much more.
Which is exactly what I did.
I know. And I set myself up for failure, but I did not have time.
I didn't have time either, but I made it work. I'm like, I had a pile of arcs, but I'm like, I'm going back into Fourth Wing. And then I read Prince of Morning by Jen Bennett. It's a gothic romance. Your female main character sees ghosts.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you will love this one.
I'm sure I will. It sounds like everything I love.
The Enemy's Daughter by Melissa Poet, which is a dystopian romance, and enemies to lovers, and, like, you had magical bonds.
Okay.
Notice the theme here?
Yeah, there's a real strong theme. It's like you planned it.
Shield of Sparrows by Devney Perry.
Oh, I loved that one.
That one was amazing.
That one was really good.
Mind and Magic and Built-in Magic by Jenna Wolfhart. Everything in that series is amazing. It's cozy, spicy, romancy, which you will also love. The Powerless Trilogy by Lauren Roberts.
I've heard such good things about that.
It is really good. Like, I don't really know how to explain it without accidentally spoiling one of the books, but I loved it. The Scorpion and the Night Blossom, which was Deadly Trials and, like, Asian mythology. Sing Me to Sleep by Gabby Burton, which was morally gray, female main character, and you had, like, sirens and fae.
I love Morley Gray and sirens and fae.
Kind of rhymed a little bit.
Yeah, I did.
And then The Princess Knight by Kate Jacobs.
Oh, I liked that one.
Which was Found Family, Chronic Pain Rep, Military Academy, and Legally Blonde retelling?
Yeah.
Which...
It was a fun read. It wasn't a new favorite, but I really enjoyed it.
I had a goofy grin on my face when I was reading it.
So we have a lot of overlap, but some of my favorite fantasies were House of Ash and Shadow by Leah Stone.
I loved that one.
Yeah. And obviously Trader Wolf by her as well, which we talked about. Witch of the Wolves by Kaylee Archer.
Okay, that one's on my TBR.
I know you'll love it. You got, like, werewolves and stuff. It was so good. A Language of Dragons by S.F. Williamson.
I want to read that one.
It's a political fantasy, and I really think you'll like it.
That one was, like, on my wish list, and I was a little jealous when the publisher sent it to you.
And I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to like this. Oh, I loved it, and I know you'll love it, too. House of Light, which we talked about, and Inked in Ashes by Shannon Mayer, as well as Inked in Onyx by Shannon Mayer. They are books 1 and 2 in the Inkbound series, and oh my gosh, it's such a good series.
I want to read that.
So there's 3 books, because you also have Inked in Emeralds, which wasn't, like, a new favorite, but I really liked it. But, oh my gosh, Inked in Ashes and Inked in Onyx, you will absolutely love. It's like fairy tale, fantasy. It's perfect.
I love
it. Shield of Sparrows, which you talked about. The Awakening by Carolyn Peckham and Susan Valenti, which is book 1 in the Zodiac Academy series. And I am sucked in. I have book 2, but I haven't been able to read it yet, and then I need all the others.
I recently bought book 1.
Because I know you'll love it.
Hopefully it will be up next on my TBR, like, in the near future.
I get the hype. And then Kingdom of Chaos by Julie Hall, which we talked about, which is book 2 in the Creatures of Chaos series. And Inked, which I just finished this morning by Rachel Renner. And this one was so good. I know you're going to love it. You had, like, rune and tattoo magic.
Okay, that's new to me. Like,
Yes. So you have like a tattoo shop setting as well as like the Fey realm setting, and you have like the boss and employee trope. It was so good.
it sounds like it.
I know, you'll love it. So, what were some of your favorite thrillers of the year?
So, one of mine was Dead of Winter by Darcy Coates, which we will be talking about in a future episode. Like, it's technically a horror, but like, locked room, you have severed heads happening, and like, so you cannot put that one down.
That is my favorite book by her that I've read so far, and I've read quite a few of them.
I've only read a handful of hers, and it's definitely my favorite so far.
It's going to be hard to top, I think.
I know, I feel like I kind of set all of her other books up for failure by reading this one, like,
so early in your journey.
And then The Bitter End by Alexa Dawn. It's a locked room winter setting. Like, I feel like most of these are going to be locked rooms, honestly.
Because that's like your favorite kind of thriller.
Yes. A Ghoul's Guide to Love and Murder by Victoria Laurie. It's the final book in the paranormal cozy mystery ghost hunter series. Although it's not the final book, because we just recently discovered.
Yeah, we didn't know this.
She continued that series as an independent.
Yeah, we had no idea. And now we're on the hunt for it.
So I was all proud of myself because I finished the series, and then I went to log on Goodreads, and I'm like, oh, there's another one.
Because I finished it so many years ago, like, how was I to know a new one came out? I thought that was done!
And it's not going to match the rest of the series because she did it independently published. So
it's fine. My whole Victoria Laurie collection is a hot mess of, like, editions, so it's fine.
And then I loved Red as Royal Blood by Elizabeth Hart. It's a YA mystery. And it kind of had Inheritance Games vibes.
Okay. Which isn't my favorite.
But I loved it. With a Vengeance by Riley Sager.
Oh, I love that one.
Your locked room on a train in, like, what was it, the 1950s?
I think so.
But, no, amazing. Just like all of his other work.
Yeah.
The September House by Carissa Orlando.
I loved that one.
Which we talked about a bit in one of our other episodes. But haunted house, ghosts, what could be better?
Yeah, it was a really good one. And it had a unique take on, like, a haunted house.
Yes. The Island by Natasha Preston, which was a locked room. You had, like, a gothic amusement park setting.
Oh, intriguing. I've only read one book by her, and I have a couple others, but I don't think I have that one.
Yeah, I loved it. The ending had me shocked, which she likes to do. And, like, you had influencers as the main characters, which I don't always like. But I loved it in this one. Mystery Royale by Caitlin Caventia. It's a whodunit with, it's both fantasy and mystery. So it combines, like, all of my favorites. And that one was so good.
You don't see that combo that often.
I know. And anytime I do encounter it, I love it. Probably
well, then I have quite a few you might like then, because I have a few.
Because it blends my favorite genres together. What could be better? Beautiful Ugly by Alice Feeney.
Love that one.
Again, ending was a bit of shocking.
Yeah.
And then The Inmate by Frida McFadden.
I love that one too. But I love all of her books. Well, I don't know if we'll have, like, too much overlap on this.
I know, I feel like I didn't read that many mysteries and thrillers this year.
So, one of my favorites was Home is Where the Bodies Are by Geneva Rose.
That one's on my TBR.
I know, I think you really like it. This one, you have, like, 3 estranged siblings who go back home after their mom dies. And, like, obviously, stuff happens. And I think you'll really like that one.
That's the one that looks like VHS tape, right?
Yes. Yep, and I love the look of it. That's what drew me to it initially. That, and I had read The Perfect Marriage, so I knew I kind of liked her writing.
Yeah, I had almost picked it up so many times when I encountered it at the store, but I didn't want to spend like $13 or $14 on a book that, by an author I hadn't read before.
Right. But you had my stamp of approval. That should have counted for something.
I know, but I don't like spending that much money on any book.
I know, but I'm rarely wrong when I tell you you'll love something. It usually is pretty spot on. Beautiful Ugly by Alice Feeney. Yep. That was also one of mine. We also have an episode about that one. And Someone Knows by V. Keeland.
That one's at my TBR.
That one was really fast-paced. I think you'll really like that one. It was one of those, like, quick, bingey reads.
I think I lost it in my library because I have no idea where it's at, but I know I have it.
With a Vengeance by Riley Sager, obviously. And Someone in Suite 11 by Ruth Ware.
I really enjoyed that one, but not as much as book 1.
See, I loved it just as much. So this was a follow-up to The Woman in Cabin 10. And I really enjoyed it. And Her Wicked Ways by Chris C. Carter, which is a new to me author. And this one had like serial killers, missing person. It was really fast paced. I think you'll really, really like it.
It sounds really good.
The Madness by Dawn Kirkovich, which I really loved. But I'm not surprised that I loved it because I loved everything else I've read by her.
I really loved The Dead House by her, but I didn't necessarily love the others that I have read by her.
See, this one was really different. You had your female main character had OCD.
Okay.
So I automatically like was drawn to that because I have OCD, so I clicked there. And then you end up, it's like an underground vampire club, and there's mixed media.
Okay.
So it was really interesting and unique.
I'm very intrigued.
Yeah, it was intriguing. I really enjoyed it. The Intruder by Frida McFadden. I think that might be one of my top 3 books from her. So that one was really good.
Yeah, that means it's really high up there because you've read all of her books.
And she's got a lot.
I don't know how she puts out so many books every year.
I know. And the other day I finished The Hitchhikers by Chevy Stevens, which is only the second book I've read by her. Oh my gosh. I loved it. I was blown away. It was so phenomenal. It was like a road trip gone wrong.
Okay.
And there was nonstop action. It was so good. And I know you'll love that one.
I've heard nothing but good things about it.
Yeah, it's really, really good.
I feel like everyone has been posting about it on social media, and I'm like, how does everyone have this book?
For good reason. It's so good. Like, you need to get your hands on it and read it. You need to borrow mine.
When everyone's posting about a book and you don't have it, you definitely start feeling left out.
Yeah. Yeah, that one was really good. So those are my favorite thrillers that I read.
So moving into romance.
I read so many romances this year.
Me too. Like, it's hard to like, believe it because, what was it, like a year or two ago, I didn't read romance at all.
I didn't read many of them.
And now I feel like that's all I've been reading.
It's been the mood. It's been the year of romances for both of us, which is also odd because a lot of times we aren't in the same, we aren't in the same mood for the same type of books.
I know, and I'm like, what is happening to me? Everything is romance or has like a romance subplot. So, starting off with my romances, The Real Deal by Lauren Blakely. It was fake dating at a family reunion. And like, I was smiling, I was laughing.
I haven't read that one. Do I have it?
You have it.
Okay. But I have read My Favorite Holiday by her, and I really liked it.
Yeah. So that one was really good. Snow Kiss by Rayanne Thine. Also fake dating. It was a small town with a single mom female main character.
Okay.
And she had a special needs child.
Okay.
So like that was a cool like element.
This is something I don't think I've read anything like that actually.
I know. It's surprising how like very rare like you have anything like that.
At least from the ones we read.
Like I haven't even read like any single mom characters other than that one.
I've read single dad ones. Maybe 1 or 2 single moms, but it's not that often.
Yeah, it's not very common. Santa Love Curvy Girls by Kelsey Sterling.
You're welcome for getting you hooked on that.
It was just like a cute, sweet YA Christmas romance.
Yep, what is it? The 4th and 5th book in that series just came out yesterday.
Gotcha.
And you will love them. It was like, oh goodness, what are they called? Curvy All the Way and Curvy and Bright.
I can't wait to read more of the series because I absolutely loved it. And just, I was smiling, and it only took me like an hour and a half to read.
Right, they're short reads. They're just like, sweet romances.
Rear View by Casey Harper. It was He Falls First, he was a rally driver, there was a stalker involved.
Oh my gosh!
Like, it was good. The Honeycrisp Orchard Inn by Valerie Bowman.
Oh, I loved that one.
Small town, forced proximity.
And you know what I've seen? Like, so many people read that book.
Mm-hmm.
And we were the only ones I was seeing that, like, really, really loved it.
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of people compare it to the Pumpkin Spice Cafe.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, I honestly like this one a little bit more than Pumpkin Spice Cafe.
So you haven't read it yet?
But, like, I feel like because it is compared to something that is so hyped.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
it falls short for them.
Mm-hmm. But, like, if you take it away from its comparisons, I think you will love it so much more.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just me. The Cuffing Game by Layla Lee. It was a dating reality show in, like, a winter setting.
Okay. It's hit or miss for me with a reality show setting.
It really depends on the characters, because a lot of the times characters are over the top.
Yes.
Which is sometimes okay, but other times it can be very annoying. Especially, like, if you have multiple people going after the same, like, guy.
Mm-hmm.
I get annoyed.
Yeah.
But that was not the case with this one. I actually really loved it. If All Else Fails by Emma St. Clair. You will love this one.
I remember you telling me about it multiple times.
Grumpy Sunshine, enemies to lovers, brother's best friend, and it was a sweet romance.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I was laughing, like, from the moment the characters met. Because, like, he called the cops on her because he thought she was, just, like, someone trying to get his attention.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, it was just funny. Like, I was trying not to spoil anything, but, like, I was laughing. When in Rome and Practice Makes Perfect by Sarah Adams.
I loved those ones.
And we talked about those in a previous episode.
Mm-hmm.
Ink and Ambition by Emily R. Bellas. That was, like, Opposites Attract, college romance, and then there's a podcast.
Okay.
You will love that one, too. Only in Your Dreams by Ellie K. Wild.
Oh, I loved that one. That whole series.
And, like, it was a second chance romance.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't usually like, but I loved it in this one.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's because the characters had never actually dated.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's when Second Chance goes wrong. Is when the characters dated, they broke up, and now they're trying again years later.
Mm-hmm.
But if they never dated and they're just, like, missed their chance, I seem to like it.
Yeah.
Love's a Witch by Trisha O'Malley.
Mm-hmm. That one was good.
Yep. And that one was, like, Scottish, cozy witches.
Mm-hmm.
Loved it. The Pumpkin Spice Cafe by Laurie Gilmore.
I still haven't read it.
I need you to read it.
I have it.
Slipstream by Madge Merrill. That one was an F1 racing romance.
Mm-hmm.
You have a neurodivergent rep, mental health rep, and, like, I was smiling. You Started It by Jackie Kelly Lee. That was anxiety rep, amusement park setting.
Mm-hmm. That one was really good.
Mm-hmm.
It was really cute. I liked that one. And it had, like, heavier topics.
Yes, and I loved having, like, a social anxiety rep.
Yes. It was very relatable.
Yes.
We both found it very relatable.
And, like, it's not very often that you can find a character or that you can relate to on that level.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, not have... Like, they did it really well.
Yes. Because sometimes it's like, that's not how it is at all. Or you can almost be offended by the way it's represented, and that wasn't how it was in this at all.
It made me feel seen. And, like, I wish I had read that when I was in high school.
Yes.
Meet Me in Wonderland by Julia DeVillers. It was a cute, like, middle grade romance. Amusement park setting. And, like, they had a really awkward meet cute that had me laughing. The Love Haters and The Bodyguard by Catherine Center.
Mm-hmm.
Which I absolutely love. And The Bodyguard is actually going to be a movie soon.
Yes, I'm excited about it.
Mm. Summer in the City by Alex Astor.
I like that
one,
too.
I think that one's also going to be a movie.
Yeah. I feel like everything she's written is turning into a movie.
Yes. And then ending it with Work in Progress by Kat McKenzie. It's Scottish, funny, grumpy sunshine.
That one was so much fun.
I was laughing out loud, which does not happen when I read.
Right. I know, that one was really good. So mine were The Rom-Commers and The Bodyguard by Catherine Center. Those were such fun reads. When in Rome and Practice Makes Perfect and Beg, Borrow, or Steal by Sarah Adams. Like, I loved all of those. All's Fair in Love in Black Belt by Gracie Ruth Mitchell. I think you will absolutely love that one.
It sounds like everything I would love.
I know, I keep telling you to read it. It's like a super sweet brother's best friend, small town, opposites attract, dual point of view. You will absolutely love it.
It sounds amazing.
It was amazing. Any Trope at You by Lori Levine.
Okay.
That one was really spicy, but oh my gosh, it was so good. It was like isolated setting, and like every single trope you could think of was like covered in there, and somehow it worked together, and it was so good. I like flew through that book. Total Dreamboat by Caitlin Doyle. That one I think you would really like.
I have tried winning giveaways for that one so many times.
If you love Catherine Senna, you should love that book.
Okay.
That one was like forced proximity, vacation setting. There was lots of banter.
Okay, I'm sold.
Yeah, it was really good. Only in Your Dreams by Ellie K. Wild, which I know you said was yours. So that is in the Oakwood Bay series. And I'm actually arc reading the third book in the series, which is If Only You Knew.
Okay.
I'm only one chapter in, and I'm already loving it.
That one has a cute cover.
I know. They all have cute covers.
They do.
I also really love 7 Year Itch by Amy Dawes.
I need to read that one.
It's book 2 in the Mountain Men Matchmaker series. And it didn't matter. I hadn't read book 1. It did not matter. I need book 1. I need all the books. I've been trying to read the next one. It's so good.
I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about that one. That's part of the reason why I haven't read it yet.
It was pretty spicy. I don't know. You could go either way. It was really good. My Fair Monster by Adrienne Rivera.
Okay.
I think you will love that one. That one was a YA book, and it was like a special effects makeup artist mashed up with like a beauty pageant.
Okay, that's really interesting.
Yeah, it was like the Face Off meets a beauty pageant, and it was fun. It was so good. I think you will love it.
I love that concept.
Yeah, it was really good. Well, actually, by Maisie Eddings. This one had like a podcast setting.
Okay. And
it was enemies to lovers, workplace romance. It was so good. That one was also spicy. There's a theme. The Honeycrisp Orchard Inn by Valerie Bowman. It was the perfect fall read, and I absolutely loved it. Slammed by Colleen Hoover. I took a break from reading her books because I was reading them like nonstop for a while, and then I was like, I really want to read another one. So I was like, what haven't I read? So I pulled that one out. It was amazing.
I have not yet read one of her books, but I don't know that she's going to be for me.
It just, I don't know. They're really good stories. I don't care if there's like, people can't stand it. I don't care. It was good. It was a good book. And then Christmas at Evergreen Inn by R.B. Hannah.
Okay.
That was a Christmas novella, and I loved it. It was really good. Those were all my favorites.
I know. As we said, we have a lot of favorites this year.
So what were some of your favorite graphic novels?
Cursed Princess Club by Lamb Cat.
Obviously.
I read volume 4 this year. I really just want to reread all of the books. Because if you are looking for just a quick, feel-good story that will have you smiling, read the Cursed Princess Club.
Yeah. Volume 5 comes out next month.
Okay, so it'll be, once this episode airs, you can go out and buy it.
Yes.
And it's also being adapted into novels.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to read it and not...
The first novel comes out also in November.
We Could Be Magic by Marissa Meyer.
Oh, wow, I loved that one.
That was so cute. You had body positivity, and, like, you were at an amusement park setting. Notice there's a theme here.
Yeah.
Like, the past, 5 books I've listed, I feel like. Nimona by N.D. Stevenson. And then I read a Beauty and the Beast manga that I also loved.
So we had all the same favorites, except for I also liked, I don't even know how you pronounce it, honestly.
Les Normox.
By Janine Jennison. Oh, I loved that one.
That one was cute.
I really liked it.
I enjoyed it, and then I gave it to my brother. Our brother.
Because I know he would, love it.
I knew he would love it more than me.
Yeah.
So, it could leave my library for him.
And I did love that Beauty and the Beast manga, but I had already read that previously. But we had all the same favorites.
Oh. So, what book did you read that was outside of your comfort zone this year?
I honestly didn't read too much out of my comfort zone. Because I've been really slammed with, like, arcs and review books. So, I would say, like, I haven't really had that much time to venture out.
Yeah.
So, I've just been sticking with what I knew I would love when I've had chances to read things that were outside of my, like, immediate TBR.
Yeah, I feel like I pretty much stayed in my comfort genres this year as well. I mean, I did read like a nonfiction or two as well as a couple poetries. Which, not necessarily my thing. I enjoyed them enough, but, like, I didn't love them.
Right. I feel like that's the case for a lot of the things that I read. They're really good. I enjoyed them a lot. I wanted to keep them for my shelf, but it wasn't, like, a brand new favorite.
It's not ones that I would, like, talk about a lot. Or even remember the titles in this moment. But I know I read them.
Yeah. So, did you enjoy anything more than you expected?
I feel like, for the most part, everything that I expected, they were good for the genres, not necessarily that I feel drawn to reading more of.
Do you think you'll read more of them in the coming year?
Probably not.
Well, if you're being honest. So I feel like that's the same for me. Like, if I read on my comfort zone and I say I loved a sci-fi book or something, it doesn't make me more drawn necessarily to pick up another sci-fi book. Because it's not typically something I would like.
I think it really just depends on, one, am I familiar with the author? Two, is it a big commitment?
Like, series-wise? Because we know you have a problem with finishing series.
And, like, if it's a shorter read, I might be more inclined to give it a try.
Yes. Not when it's, like, a 500-plus page book.
Because if it's a large book and it's outside my comfort zone, I'm going to be...
overwhelmed.
And, like, it's probably just going to sit on my shelf. Which I have a lot of.
I have a lot of those, too. Even ones I know I'll love, I'm like, gosh, they're really thick books, and there's so many of them in the series. I better just not start it, because then it's like, if you don't think you'll get to them, the other books in the series, anytime soon, it's like, why start the series?
Yeah.
Because you'll forget what it's about before you get to the next book.
That's happened so many times, but that's part of the reason why I don't finish my series. Is, like, too much time passes.
So what was your, like, most common rating for books this year?
4-star.
Me too. I feel like that's the case every year.
Like, I did give a lot of 5 stars this year. But I also gave more 3 stars than normal. Because, like, if I give something a 3-star, like, I liked it, I didn't love it, or maybe it was, like, outside my comfort genre, so, like, I didn't like it, but I saw potential in it. 3-star is just, like, my average, like, it was good, not great.
Yeah. I feel like that's pretty similar to mine. I gave 4 stars for most everything, and if it's a 3-star, I feel like I might have given more 3 stars than normal, too. But it's like, if it's the 3-star, it's like, I really I enjoyed it, but it's not a favorite, and I don't feel I need to keep it.
Yeah. 3 stars, I do not need to keep in my library. 4 stars, I usually enjoy, but I can part with. 5-star, it will remain in my library, like, forever.
Yeah. And as you can see, I have lots of 5 stars behind me.
Shelf trophies.
So what was the most read genre for you this year?
So, shockingly, it was romance and romantasy. I feel like that was primarily all I read. Which, I was surprised. There was over 80 romance books.
Oh, wow.
Over 60 fantasy. Over 40 that were young adult. Only, like, 20-something that was mystery. And same with thriller, only, like, 20.
My most read genre was romance. Apparently, I've been in my romance era.
You and me both.
I know, which is also odd for me, because I feel like it's not usually what I gravitate towards. Like, I enjoy them every once in a while, but it's like, gosh, I have so many now, I don't even have enough shelf space.
I think part of it is that they are typically more lighthearted.
Yes.
And, like, fantasies and, like, mystery thrillers have been, like, a lot heavier. And, like, I just need something, like, light and fun.
Yeah. And I've read over 70 romances.
Okay.
Over 30 fantasies. Over 30 thrillers. Over 20 fiction. And over 20 young adult. And when I wrote all this down, I'm sure the numbers have changed.
I know, my numbers probably have changed, too, especially by the time this airs.
Yeah.
But...
So, there was a lot.
So, who was your most read author of the year?
Sarah Adams and Shannon Mayer tied for 4 books each.
Okay. So, mine was Darcy Coates, Catherine Center, Freedom McFadden, Gillian Witt, Julie Hall, and Lauren Roberts, and Rebecca Yarros. They all tied for 3 books.
Wow.
Apparently I don't read more than 3 books by an author in a year. And
apparently I only read no more than 4.
I was surprised at how many authors were tied.
So did you have any books that you read that you really disliked?
Okay, there is one that comes to mind.
Uh-huh.
And, like, I hate mentioning it, but honorable mention to horror movie by Paul Tremblay.
Yeah.
I gave it 2.5 stars, and I felt like I was being a little generous.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, I love the concept.
I know, I was disappointed too.
And, like, I wanted to love it. But, like, I disliked the characters, and I was kind of bored.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, that's my one problem that I have with a lot of horror books.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I should not be bored if I'm reading a horror.
Right.
I should be scared, or I should be feeling something other than boredom.
Yeah.
Like, I should be invested. And I wasn't, so...
I know, because sometimes it's like, the intrigue isn't there enough to make it worth being bored.
I need to be more than intrigued. I need to be, like, shocked.
Yeah, I've learned I just don't really care for his writing style.
I know, that was my second book by him,
Mm-hmm,
and
same.
Maybe he's just not for me. Because I know one of our friends loves his writing. But I'm like, I feel like I shouldn't be bored when I'm reading.
Yeah.
Especially a horror, I feel like I should be scared or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't.
Yeah, I know I've had quite a few, but none of them come to mind on the spot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, maybe the October Film Haunt was one of them. I didn't really care for that one that much.
So horror films are just
yeah.
not it.
And it was also in the same vein of like really intriguing concept, and I was kind of bored, and I was like, why? I should like this more. It sounded like everything I would enjoy. Yes. Both of those did. Mm-hmm. And I just wasn't enjoying it.
Yeah. That being said, just because we had negative opinions of these books, feel free to give them a try yourself.
They may be your new favorites. I mean, that's what happens. I mean, everyone has a different opinion, and that's how it's supposed to be.
I know how many times, there's been a few times where I've loved a book and you hated it. And that's just how it is.
Yeah. It's not that often that happens between us, but...
No, My Darling Girl was one. I thought for sure you were going to love it.
I hated that book.
I've never been so wrong.
So what were, like, some of your Storygraph stats?
Okay, so, like, my overall mood was pretty evenly split between, like, lighthearted, mysterious, adventurous, funny, emotional, and then dark intense. Like, it was evenly split. I primarily read, like, medium-paced books, with, like, 71% were medium-paced, 27% were fast-paced, and only a sad 2% were slow-paced.
They just didn't keep your attention.
No. And then, like, my average book was about 300 to 499 pages.
Mm-hmm. I see that's pretty typical.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like the average book I pick up is, like, between 350, 400 pages.
Mm-hmm. If it's over 500 pages, it's gonna stay on my shelf for, like, ever.
Sometimes they trick you, because sometimes they look really tiny, but the paper's super thin. It ends up being, like, 800 pages.
Or they have, like, really tiny fonts.
Mm-hmm.
So, like...
Or no margins.
Yes. And then, like, sometimes I pick up, like, the smaller books, like, for in between.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, 300 to 400 pages is, like, the ideal.
I would agree.
What were your, like, Fable stats?
Yeah, because I don't really use Storygraph. And even on Fable, like, I don't have a good chunk of of the books I read weren't available in there or whatever, so they weren't tracked. But it said that I'm a shadow reader, that I love stories with secrets and peril. That was about all it gave me.
I forgot to look up my Fable stats, because I do wonder what it's telling me. I feel like it was a paranormal romantic last time.
That's what I was yesterday, and then this morning when I checked, it said I was a shadow reader, so...
Yeah. Who knows what I am now?
So apparently when I logged ink this morning, it changed everything.
So do you know of any books that you're hopeful for this coming year?
Pretty much any book by any of the authors that we already mentioned that were favorites. I want to read more of their books. I don't know that I have any that come out that come to mind. Obviously, Frida McFadden's going to have more books. Riley Sager's probably going to have one.
I feel like Taylor Adams is supposed to have a book.
I hope so, because I would also love to read that. I don't know of any off the top of my head that come out this coming year. I mean, obviously, there's a bunch of books that I've read that I'm just not aware that they have, like, a sequel or something. And if I see it, I'll want to read it.
I know. I feel like there should be a lot of, like, sequels coming out. But I don't know what they are. And I feel like I'm going to accidentally miss the pub days.
That happens a lot. And then we, like, go through the store and we're like, oh, that came out? Oh, I want to read that. Why is that on my wish list?
Oh, no, I don't have the budget for the new edition. I feel like that's going to be a coming theme of me not having money for, like, the
We
new
need
books.
to make a list of all the books that we needed when they release so we can budget accordingly.
I do know that I'm going to be looking forward to The Sea of Charms, which is Spell Shop Book 3.
Okay.
That comes out July 21st.
Oh, so you have a little ways.
But I feel like if we have Riley Sager come, if he winds up having a book, that's going to be in the summer.
Yep.
And I might have to choose between Riley Sager or the Spell Shop series, and Riley Sager's going to win.
Riley Sager wins every time.
And then Rites of the Starling, which is book 2 in the Shield of Sparrow series.
Oh, I'm going to need to read that one, too.
That one comes out April 7th.
And I'm going to need the special, like, edges, right? So I'm going to have to get it.
See, I might be able to pass on the special edges because I only have the arc.
Oh, so you're not married to getting... See, I have to get a matching set.
See, I really wanted book 1 in the deluxe hardcover, but too many books came out at the same time, and that one was sacrificed since I technically already had a copy.
Well, that makes sense.
And now I missed out, and I will never get those edges. And I'm just telling myself I'm okay.
What else can you do? It's already come and gone.
I'm like, I'm fine. I don't need a hardcover. I can live with my paperback arc.
But we love hardcovers. They're our favorite.
I know. I'm like, oh no, I'm never going to have a matching set. What are the odds that I will get an arc of book 2? It's not going to happen.
We can hope we come across one used somewhere. It's rare, but it may happen one day. We can hold out hope.
So, listeners, we would love to hear what new releases you were looking forward to. Are there any that should be on our radar? We'd love to hear from you.
Well, thank you for tuning in to Book of Sisters podcast. We would love it if you would follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Spotify, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Our next episode is on January 19th. Happy reading!